Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Now podcast. I'm Tara Hunnewell, and I'm so excited about today's interview. I'm here with Aline Danneel. Hello, Aline.
Hello, Tara. Nice to see you here.
So great to have you here. Oh, my goodness.
Thank you.
So I just wanted to start us off by having you share a little bit. Could you describe who is Aline?
Aline is a girl from Belgium, Antwerp. I moved to Sweden about 3 years and a half ago now for work. I'm working in fashion industry.
So we met you very early on your journey here to Gothenburg, and it's fun because we've been having a little chat, and you said it's been a bit of a chapter in your life. So if you were to describe this chapter in Aline's life, what would that chapter be?
I think it's very remarkable because I moved right before the start of the pandemic. Mm-hmm. So I think I was here like 2 months, not even, when the pandemic started. So my full 3 years here have been, unfortunately, a bit dominated by that, I think. And that is also where, of course, like our life was a bit on pause. I couldn't really explore the city how I usually would do. So there's like other activities which become more present in your life, which become more valuable also. I think during those times you really put things in perspective and see also what does bring you also value. And I think during that period, I think that was something I needed and craved a lot, like that purpose and value, to bring that also in my life. Because you start to reflect on things what you've been doing previously before, like the day-to-day things, like the occupations, and because they fall away, it's like, you have to actually think again and consider things differently, I think, different activities. And I was living together with 2 Swedish girls in a beautiful Swedish classic villa here in Gothenburg. And it's because one of them that I got to know you guys 3 years ago. And I'm super grateful that I did that. And I'm super grateful for my previous roomie and very good friend still that brought me here. Mm. Because I think we, the 3 of us in the house also then saw that as something that really gave us the value and the purpose and the connection that we needed that time. Shared connection together, but also shared connection with this forum, this place, and also with ourselves. Mm. And we are still very close friends after 3 years. And after the first time we met, we came to the Now very regularly on a weekly basis. And that until today, when I'm leaving to a new city, when I'm moving to a new city. So that's what I mean, that was a bit of a chapter, coming to Gothenburg, experiencing, getting to know this place and staying connected to that place the whole time I lived here. That is, for me, it's a chapter. Mm.
So you met us, and prior to that, had you ever meditated before? Have you ever experienced meditation?
Yes, I think I started maybe a bit more than 10 years ago now with just 10 minutes during a yoga class, or after work, 10 to 20 minutes with an app, Headspace app, for example, really helped me with that, but always on a very, level to release stress, a bit of a superficial level to release stress and to have a bit of a reset and a break, and then just continue with the day, to breathe, a breathing break. I think that is how I used it for, I think, then about 10 years. And it was not daily, it was a few times a week, and sometimes not for months, for years, and then again for a few months. So very on and off. not a regular practice, but
when you needed it.
yeah.
And then what was your experience with us, the very first? Do you remember how you felt?
Yes, I think especially during the retreat when we did the breath work, exercise, I think that was for me really an eye-opener because it was such a powerful practice. And I think it was maybe like one of the first times that I really experienced like a release of blockages and emotions, being happy and being sad, just flowing and not labeling them with your mind. I think that was one of the first times ever that I experienced that. So that was really an eye-opener. And that was when I got hooked.
You got hooked.
Yeah.
And you came back. First, you were joining us for breathwork classes.
Yeah.
And then that transitioned into joining us for meditation classes.
Yes.
I think you shared that the breathwork helped prepare for the meditation for you.
Yes.
What can you share about that?
I think the breathwork really shakes off your, just shakes off your thoughts or your experiences from the day, or like your daily, the daily stuff, the daily dust maybe. It really shakes that off. And it's such a good foundation to go open into a meditation and go really deep, I think. Yeah, it's a perfect preparation. Yeah.
And then you decided to join us for Be Here Now.
Yes, the course. So I think I wanted to do the course already for a long time, but it's really like about timing and the mind shift to finally do it, to commit to it. Like you feel like, okay, I just feel that I want to commit to it now. So that's when I started, when I felt the timing was right. And it was a very good like investment on a mental level, I would say, because since the course, I have created an own practice and an own like small ritual with the meditation, which I always try to do like daily, or let's say I'm happy if I can do it. I'm happy. That's maybe not the right phrasing, but I usually do it around like 4 times a week or something. I try to do every day, but that's not always manageable. So a balance of maybe sometimes 4 times, 5 times a week. And it's since that course that I managed to have that regular practice and own a ritual, because you are very good in giving the tools and guiding, and I think it is easy to take those and transform and translate it in an own little ritual and practice.
What has your meditation practice turned into for you?
It turned into something more layered than only the stress release. It turned into something like on a way more like spiritual level also, and really connecting with myself and my inner voice. I think that is something I really learned from it, and that was not at all present when I was doing the short meditations with the app during the last 10 years. It was when I got to a deeper level, a more layered level, more spiritual level, when I was doing this practice, when I was after the course. Yeah.
You find something within yourself that you almost don't even know you're looking for.
Yes, I think you don't know. Of course, you know a lot about meditation. You read a lot about it. You read about the benefits. Also, it's backed up by science that it's so good for the stress relief. That's something it's like universally known, I think, or starting to get known. But the other layers, the other levels are not known yet, but it's also way more difficult to back that up with, for example, the science we know. It's more something you feel, something you experience yourself, and it's just some kind of grounding, I would say. It's a grounding on earth, but also grounding in yourself, like the more you're more connected to like who you are, who you truly are without all the thoughts, because I think that's also something that I learned, to separate the thoughts from who you are, that you're not your thoughts. And to connect with that voice, what you then truly are without those thoughts, I think that is something which is not yet universally known at all. And what is difficult to explain and also to back up with science. Because I think it's difficult to measure that in the brain, I don't know. But that's maybe something why you say like it's difficult, because you don't know what to search for, and if you haven't experienced that yet.
Mm-hmm. I love hearing you say this. And like, what if you were to answer in like a sentence, what is meditation for you now, today?
To stay connected with myself without all the stress and the daily dust. Yes. If you want it or not, I think life will always go in circles and with ups and downs. If you want that or not, I mean, that will just happen automatically. That's what life is also about. But it's more about building also the resilience to deal with the downs. And I think the meditation and staying connected to yourself is one of those tools that can help you with staying connected. So
you can handle more.
It just makes it more easy to realize what it actually is about, and to not get too much involved in your thoughts, or like not identify with them so much, like to just come back to what it is truly about, without all the external factors defining that issue, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing. And so you have tools. You have tools to work with if life gets tricky. And of course, I also experienced that you lose that awareness on those tools also. For me, I'm not there that I'm very present every day, but I think because of doing this practice and to keeping it close to me, it helps me to get maybe released stressed or worrying a bit less frequent, and less to get less in the spiral of the mind. Mm-hmm. And to get out of it more easy.
Because to navigate out of it.
Yeah, navigate out of it. It's trapped. Easier. It's easier. Yeah.
It's interesting how people can get in the habit of stress and drama.
Yes, I think so. I mean, I saw that really with myself also, that you sometimes or that your body is and your brain is addicted to some kind of stress and drama on a daily life, because you have been experiencing it for a long time. And it gets familiar to you, or to your body and to your thoughts, to your brain. And it almost works as some kind of control mechanism. Like if you think I'm going to worry about it, or I'm going to try to find solutions, that you also think you have the situation under control. Or if you if there is things happening which you don't agree with, or like a lot of drama, that it feels to you it's some kind of way of having things under control. It's for me, it used to be like that. Like it's to control things, and it's coming from a place of insecurity also, that you think you have to control things, and that controlling things is the only way of protecting yourself. And I think a lot of people are used to that for a long time, for a lot of years, and it's super difficult to step out of that, because it's what you've been doing for such a long time. But now I also think because of this meditation practice, that it is easier to see those patterns happening, and to also separate those thoughts and those patterns from what it is truly about, and who you truly are, and what you truly want. Sometimes we think we want... sometimes we almost want this drama because it's so familiar, but when you then connect to your inner voice, it gets more clear to me that you actually don't want that. Yeah, I have a choice to not look also for it's about it. And I think also with the meditation, it makes it more clear when you get caught up in that drama. because you're just way more present and connected, and you feel just in your body it's not right anymore.
And who can benefit from meditation, or who would you recommend this to?
I guess everyone can benefit from meditation, and it doesn't always have to be on a daily level or like a daily practice, but I think it would be, you see also more and more schools, for example, teaching meditation to young children, but in a very playful way. And I think that is super, super valuable. Like, it doesn't always have to be this like daily, like 30 minutes sitting down on a pillow. You can really integrate that in so much more aspects in your life. Playful, a very playful way with children together, like grown-ups with children. It's about being more present, and you can do that also in so many ways. And I think for everybody, I think just being more present and getting to know your inner voice is probably beneficial for everyone. I think everybody can find its outlet, but what it is truly about is just like being present and aware, the awareness. And I think everybody can benefit from that. Yeah.
What do your friends say about, I know you've created this really beautiful connection with our little gang that comes here together, and we are going to miss you so much, but we know that we're always connected, and
and we'll miss you too.
This isn't the end, but it's fun. Other than like could you say something about like what we share here, like this connection that we have here and the connection that you share with your friends that you've been coming here with? How is that different? It is different, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, if you come here every week, your body and brain also gets used to that, and that's already such a nice thing to just enter the room and immediately feeling relaxed, because this is your safe space, and or your brain or body recognize it as it is a safe space. So that is already super nice, and I think we all share that in this community. That when we arrive, it's like, yeah, it's super welcoming and warm and just very nice, nice feeling. And so I think that is something we definitely share. And you also, during the meditation, the breathwork sessions, you are doing that on your own, but you still feel the connection with people around you. You still feel their energy, and that energy can also uplift your own practice, or can just put the mark on like your own practice, I think. And for example, if I meditate at home, then it never gets as profound as when I'm doing it here in the group. First of all, probably because of the guidance you get here, the actual guided meditation, the landing into it, but also like because you're all here for the same purpose, and that you really feel that in the room. And I think that connection, that energy makes it more profound. It's a big difference from doing it alone at home or in a group with like-minded people. Yeah.
Has having this daily practice or having this new perspective or a new relationship with yourself, has it affected you in work or in professional life in any way?
Yeah, I think you also build, you build resilience, and when things happen at work, you try to look at it, or you are more able to look at it from a different perspective. I think you get more nuanced in your thoughts also. Because actually what it comes down to is that you sometimes, you manage to sometimes like silence your ego, and when you are able to do that, you see more like nuanced perspectives, everybody else's situations, and that just helps on the other level as well, like work, family, friends.
Communication.
And I think at work also, you just... I can, for example, if I meditate in the morning and then go to work, like my day gets just a bit less, I'm just more present. Yeah, you just like stress less about things, and you are also way more able to prioritize, I would say. Yeah.
Many people say they don't have time to meditate, but isn't that funny? Because when you meditate, you have more time.
Yeah.
Have you experienced that time?
Yeah, it's sometimes when I really feel the difference when I don't do the meditation in the morning before work, then I get caught up in like just the friction or something. Like you just, I get more caught up in friction or in tension. While when I meditate in the morning before work, then I'm able to say more like things like, it's okay, it's fine, it will be fine. Yeah, you're able to shake it off more easily, while otherwise it gets like I feel that I'm like more, if I don't do it, I feel like tension, it's easier for tension to dominate me. Maybe
sticks a little bit
more. That's what I wanted to say. Yes.
Wonderful. So beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes, inside and out. So I guess we'll just give you the opportunity. Is there anything else you would like to share with us?
I think I'm super grateful that this came in my life, because for me it was life-changing. And it just started for me some kind of a process, which I don't know the end or the next step from, but it just started something like a shift in my mind and in my body, and I'm really like looking forward to explore that more. And I'm super grateful for getting to know the now, to have a get to like, how do you say, for the now to just show me that.
Aline, you have a bright next chapter, which we're so excited to hear about as you move to Stockholm and continue your journey.
Yes, very excited.
Such a light that you are, that you have so much to offer, so much creativity. We're just honored that you decided to share this time with us and to trust us and to be on this journey with us. So a big, heartfelt, warm gratitude and love from me to you as well.
Thank you so much.
So thank you so much for being here with us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.